And I'm starting over. Beloved beings of love and light, angels, archangels, and all of the angelic realms of love and light, holy ones be with us. I call upon all of our guides and angels of love and light, those sacred and holy ones who guide us and love us through our lives. We invite not only who is here right now, but anybody who may listen to this or watch this later. We invite all of the guides and angels, those who are of love and light, those who serve the divine plan. Beloved ones, we call upon our master guides. We call upon those soul guides, those master guides, who are the overseers of soul groups, who are the masters of soul groups. And beloved ones, we invite you in. And many of us have more than one. Oftentimes, those of us who have worked through the different realms of the different universes, we are connected to different soul groups. So you may have more than one. Beloved ones, we call upon Christ consciousness, that consciousness of pure, unconditional love, that consciousness that just allows us to be and to be without thought, without concern. We just allow that love of Christ consciousness begin to imbue and inform our beingness right now, right here. We just feel that Christ presence coming in, wrapping around us, coming in to this group that we've created here. Beloved ones, we call upon I am that I am, that I am consciousness, that is that space at which we connect with the divine that is true light, true love, true peace, true harmony. I am that I am, that space of pure connection. And we call upon that I am presence, that pure unconditional love to begin to flow down through and as each and every one of us, helping us to open our hearts, to open our minds. Beloved ones, we call upon the great ascended masters, holy ones of love and light, and of such wisdom and such grace. Beloved ones, guide us with your wisdom and bless us with your grace. We call upon our star families of love and light, and we call upon and welcome in the dolphins and the whales. Whenever we do these kind of meditations, so often they want to come in and be a part. So we welcome our dolphin and whale brothers and sisters. Beloved ones, we call upon the great ascended masters or the great spiritual hierarchies of love and light. Whoo, there's so many beings here right now, you guys. This is so cool. So we invite in that spiritual hierarchy. We invite in the great ones that are overseers of massive, massive groups, even overseers of universes and all of the planetary and star life that is within those universes. And holy ones, we call upon you. And we just invite you to be a part of what we are doing here. We invite you to be part of what it is that is beginning to bring enlightenment to our mind, to help us to awaken to who we truly are, and to allow us to be in that in comfort and ease and grace. We're so grateful for your presence. Beloved ones, I call upon the great Melchizedekian councils of light, the master alchemists, and they are the keepers of the violet light of limitless transmutation. That light that is the presence of the divine at such a high frequency that in its presence, all things that don't match that frequency are transmuted, transformed, and transcended, allowing us to be able to move into that space of our divine essence, of our divine flow easily and effortlessly. And so, sacred and holy ones, I ask that everyone listening to this, whether in real time or later, to be wrapped with that violet light of limitless transmutation. And we ask that anything that is released tonight, that it be instantly transmuted. We ask if there's anything that maybe we've been holding on to that it's time to let go of, that we're ready to say, yes, yes, I let go of that. We ask for the gentle, loving presence of this violet light, this violet flame, to help to transmute that energies, helping to move us forward. We welcome the wisdom of this violet flame, and we welcome in Saint Germain, who is also a keeper of that violet flame. And so we welcome you. We welcome you, beloved Master. Holy ones, we call upon the gods and goddesses of true light, those who serve the divine plan. And we call upon the great teachers who have gone before us, Babaji, Paramahansa Yogananda, um, Nanuk. There's so many great teachers. Beloved Master Choa Koksui, who was a teacher of mine. Master Sensei Usui. And we just, of the Reiki, who brought in the Reiki. So many beings. Joel Cool coming in, Kutumi. We've got a lot. We welcome in the Lords of the Seven Rays. We welcome in the Kohans and the Maha Kohans. We welcome in the great beings of love and light. And we welcome them in knowing that they are all an aspect of who we are. These great beings are the greatness we have within us. And we just welcome that. We welcome that presence. Beloved ones, we call upon Mother God and Father God. We call upon beloved, beautiful Mother Earth. And we call upon Father Sky, universal mind, source, the all that is, whatever words we use for that eternal, loving presence. We call upon that. And we just ask that you be here with us, you be within us, you be around us, and that you again help us to open our hearts, open our minds, help us to let go of the things that have been holding us back. Help us to see a future that is bright and glorious. Help us to be present in our bodies, in our minds, in our lives. Help us to be all that we are, all that we are. And beloved ones, we know that when we ask these things, they're already done, they're already given. And we need to just line up with that. We need to give ourselves permission and say, yes, it is. I am. And then I ask for a beautiful crystalline archangelic Merkabah to be put around this meditation. And ask Archangel Metatron to hold the heavenly point, and Archangel Sandalphon to hold the earthly point. And I call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel to join with Metatron to hold the star tetrahedron and the divine masculine energies. And I call upon Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Shamuel to join with Sandalphon to hold the earth tetrahedron and the divine feminine energies. And then I call upon the diamond platinum light to begin to flow down the center of this Merkabah and down the center of each and every one of our chakra systems, bringing that platinum light in, imbuing us with that high frequency energy that will cleanse and clear and balance all parts and aspects of us. And as we feel that energy beginning to flow into the crown chakra, we feel our crown chakra just being cleansed and cleared. We feel that energy. It moves into the third eye chakra, cleansing and clearing the third eye chakra. It moves down intense and very present into the throat chakra and even the ear chakras, cleansing and clearing the ears and the throat. This beautiful light flows down into our heart chakras. And this beautiful platinum light, this brilliant silvery light, just fills our heart chakra and begins to prepare us to powerfully connect with our soul. This beautiful platinum light flows down into the solar plexus, cleansing and balancing the solar plexus, and also cleansing and balancing the mental body around us, bringing peace and balance to the mind. This beautiful platinum light flows down into the navel chakra, imbuing the navel chakra with balance, imbuing the emotions and the emotional body with balance, with that presence of this divine essence. Your emotions begin to calm, they begin to settle. Beautiful. And then this beautiful platinum light moves down into the root chakra, cleansing and purifying the root chakra, allowing the physical body, your physical essence, your physical presence to be cleansed and cleared and balanced, allowing your body to rest for a moment. This beautiful platinum light now begins to flow from the chakras out into your physical body, flowing down into your legs, down into your feet, out into your hips, moving out into your belly and lower back, out into your chest and upper back, filling your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers, up into your neck and throat, up into your head, into your face, into your gums, your teeth, your tongue, your jaw, your eyes, moving into the nervous system, into your brain, flowing all the way up to the tip top of your head. Beautiful platinum light begins to fill every cell in your body. Bringing that peace and that harmony to the very core of your being. And beloved ones, we just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And beloveds, I now ask that as we move forward with this meditation, that each and every person who listens to this is blessed in the highest and greatest way possible. Sacred and holy ones, help each of us to solve the issues that we struggle with, to release the things that do not serve us, and to move forward with confidence, move forward inspired, and move forward with clarity. I ask these things, and I know that as we ask, it's already given. I ask if there's anything else that anyone needs, that also be given to. The secrets, the secret desires of each and every one of our hearts, that we each be blessed. So, sacred and holy ones, again, we just say thank you so much, because we know that as we've asked these things, it is already done. And we just take it all with the greatest of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with the amen, we just say, yes, I agree. Amen, amen, and amen. So I invite each of you to take a nice deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. And now to move forward, we are going to open up the imagination. The imagination is the tool through which spirit communicates with us. It is the tool that our soul communicates with us. It's the tool of the intuition. So many of us have thought of the imagination as something frivolous, something unneeded. The imagination is one of the most important parts of the human anatomy. And so from this point forward, allow your imagination to open up. Don't worry that maybe you're just making things up, because you cannot make them up, because everything already exists. You simply align to that thing. And so using the imagination, using that tool, you allow yourself to align to the things that you choose. So we just allow that imagination to open. You may feel it like an opening in your head, in your mind. You may feel a chakra open. You may feel even energy in a certain part of your body begin to shift and move. However it appears for you. We just allow that. And then I invite each of you to bring your attention into your heart chakra. And you can do that very simply by being aware of your thinking mind in your brain. And you can bring that energy just downward through the center of your head, through your neck, and down into your heart chakra. This pathway you just followed is sometimes called the Sushumna. It is the tube that runs through the body, through the chakras, that actually holds your spiritual energy, that holds the energy of the soul. And so by following that, bringing your awareness into your heart chakra, you activate that Sushumna energy. You activate that soul energy. And so with your mind in your heart, with your awareness in your heart, I invite you to begin to see deep, deep in your heart a beautiful spark of white light. Deep in your heart, the very back of the heart. It's a brilliant white speck of light. And as you place your attention on it, it begins to get bigger, brighter, stronger. By placing your awareness on this energy, this beautiful light within your heart, you bring animation to it. You bring activity to it. And this light, this spark, is your soul. It is your soul energy. And so we invite the soul to expand out into your heart chakra, expanding out into your heart to the front and to the back. And take a minute and just feel your heart chakra expanding. Feel your heart chakra opening, and it opens to the front and to the back. Almost like opening the curtains on a sunny morning. Brilliant light filling your space, filling your awareness. I invite you to take a nice deep breath, breathing in, breathing out. And now I invite you to begin to take a look around your heart chakra. And I invite you to begin to be aware that your heart chakra is a beautiful sacred temple. Your temple may be ornate, it may be simple. It may be something like water or air or fire or earth. But I invite you to begin to be aware of this sacred temple that is your heart. Allow your imagination to open and inform you of what your heart temple is about. Begin to look around. What colors are you becoming aware of? Is your heart temple square, round? Maybe it's a pyramid. Does it have enclosed walls or is it open air? Are there pillars? Are there pillars? Is the is the ceiling above open to the sky? What is your heart temple? Looking around, notice, is there artwork on the wall? Are there windows? Is there furniture in your heart temple? Maybe a beautiful roaring fire, big comfy chairs. In one part of your heart temple, I invite you to notice that there is an altar, a sacred altar. And I invite you to walk over to that altar. On the altar, you'll find one crystal that is a beautiful clear sphere. It's a crystal clear sphere, quartz, and it sits right in the center. And there may be some other objects on that beautiful altar. But right now, we're going to use this beautiful sphere. The crystal sphere represents everything, the all that is, the oneness amongst all thing that is in existence, all of creation. It represents the yin and the yang, the up and the down. It represents the balance and the oneness. I invite you to notice that on your altar, there is pen and paper. And I am inviting you right now to take a moment and write down 3 things that you would like to let go of. Things that you're aware of, things that you know, maybe it's time to let go of. Maybe it's bad habits. Maybe it's a shift or a change that needs to be made in your life. Maybe it's a person, a situation, a job. Maybe it's time to move. Take a minute and just write those 3 things down. They don't need to be profound, they can be simple things. Maybe it's time to get a more economical car. Maybe it's time to let go of your what you have now. Maybe it's time to get better eating habits. We've all come through the pandemic. Many of us have picked up some bad habits. If you have more than 3, that's fine. Go ahead and write those down. And when you get done, you're going to put those things that you wrote down underneath that crystal ball. And that crystal ball sits on a beautiful golden stand. So go ahead and just put those papers with your beautiful writing on it. Put your crystal ball right on top of that. And then I invite you to Bring your hands up in front of you, palms facing outwards, facing towards that crystal ball. And you can say out loud or in your mind, I lovingly release these things now. Just easy, just simple. We don't need to force anything now. When working in conjunction with the soul, we need merely to make our claim, to state our position. And the soul works with us, with the energy of the universe, to provide us all that we desire, all that we choose. And then I invite you to see a beautiful white candle sitting right there on your altar. And next to it is a match. I invite you to light that match. And as you bring it to the wick of the candle, say, I light this candle with the acknowledgement of the divine light within me. And light the wick of that candle. And that beautiful candle comes to life. And you already feel that beautiful warm energy of a beautiful white candle. And again, you have your papers and your pen. And Spirit is asking you to write down 3 things that you wish to create for yourself. This can be personally, it can be for another person. It could be globally, it could be universal. Write down 3 things that you like to create for yourself. Maybe it's something you've been struggling with. Maybe it's a dream you've had for many years. Maybe it's something closer to home. What would you like to manifest? We're letting go of a lot of things. And we have plenty of space available to us now to bring in new things that fit our new mindset, our new spiritual vibration. And when you get done writing these things, go ahead, set the candle on top of them too. Beautiful. You also find on your altar a beautiful bowl of water representing the element of water. And there's also a white feather representing the element of air. With these things here on your altar is complete for now, for what we're doing now. And so I invite you to find a beautiful, comfortable place to sit down in your heart temple. Maybe over there by that roaring fire. It may be by a beautiful fountain. Maybe it's outside in the garden, wherever you're comfortable. Find a beautiful chair or chaise to sit or lay down. And as you get comfortable, once again, we call upon angels and guides to assist us with what we're doing. And then I invite you to begin to become aware that you're not alone in your temple. You begin to sense another being, a great being. And as you look over in the direction of where you're feeling that presence to be, you begin to see a figure appear. At first, it may seem a little fuzzy. At first, it may seem so filled with light that you can't make out what or who it is. But as this being moves closer, as they walk closer to you, they begin to feel very familiar, very safe. And you begin to notice that it's one of your angels, one of your guides. It's a being who is here to work with you tonight on what we are going to be doing here. If this guide or angel feels comfortable for you, invite them to sit with you. And this guide takes your hands and looks into your eyes and says, I am here representing your soul because we are all one. Your soul has asked me to come and be the voice for its desires for you. And as you hear these words, you begin to feel that expansion in your heart. You begin to feel the eminent presence of something bigger, something greater than you ever experienced. And you begin to suspect that this greatness is you. At this point, we want to ask our beloved ego, sweet ego, who has tried endlessly to keep us safe, to keep us functioning, to keep us okay. We speak to our ego for a moment. We're saying, ego, we're asking you to let go a little bit and trust the soul's present to begin to work with us in powerful ways. Ego, we're inviting you to awaken with us, to become imbued with the soul with us. As you begin to place these ideas into the egoic matrix, you may find there's a little bit of, maybe a little bit, oh my goodness. But the ego is part of the soul. And your ego begins to notice that just with the thought, just with the idea of joining with the soul again, it allows the ego to relax, to let go. Ego doesn't have to do it all by itself anymore. Ego is safe. And ego knows you're safe in the presence of soul. And so we invite the ego right here, right now. If you've not done it already, we are doing it now. We invite the ego to become an ally, a friend, a co-worker. We invite the ego to awaken with us, to begin to ascend into our true divine selves with us. We're not leaving it behind. We're not getting rid of it. We're not removing it for any reason. We're integrating the ego back into the soul. The ego came from our soul. It was a part of the soul that was fractured and became afraid. became a part of us that needed to protect us, to guide us, to guard us. And sometimes it got a little crazy, but that's okay because we're here now. We understand now. We love our ego. Thank you, ego, for all of that protection. Thank you. Thank you for keeping our heart beating and our lungs breathing at night while we're sleeping. The ego operates all those functions. Thank you, ego. And we're just asking the ego to just integrate into the soul again, to return home, just like we are. Reconnecting, realigning. Mm. And as the ego is invited in, you may notice your body and mind begins to relax even deeper. Deep rest. Many of us have been very weary, exhausted. As we reconnect to the soul may ask you to get more rest, more sleep, to slow down, to take care, to be gentle. The world has become a place of running, going, hyperspeed everywhere. And it disconnects us from our grounding, disconnects us from our center. And as we reconnect to the soul, we are able to slow down. We're able to reconnect. We're able to feel Mother Earth beneath our feet, to feel the breeze on our skin again. And when we do this, we're just as productive. We get just as much done and probably more. So as ego lets go and begins to move, to melt into soul, we find it so easy to be there in our soul presence. We feel the love emanating from this soul presence, from this guide or angel that's standing as an outward picturing of your soul. Just take a minute and feel that love. Feel that love that pours into your crown, into your third eye chakra. Feel that love that's pouring into your throat, into your heart. Feel that love pouring into your solar plexus, into your belly, into your root chakra. Feel that love beginning to pour into every cell in your body. Feel that soul essence fill every cell. And then we call upon that platinum light to transmute, transform, and transcend everything within the cellular structures that is not in alignment with that soul love. Transmuting all distortions, all misalignments, releasing illness, dis-ease, genetic misalignments, releasing pockets of emotional energy. This platinum light acts like a great regulator, bringing your physical body back into balance. Every organ, every system. the bones, marrow of the bones, muscles, connective tissue, your skin, your hair, your eyes. This balance of the platinum light and this soul energy moves into the atoms and the space between the atoms within your body. Moves into the mitochondria, healing the mitochondria so that your body can hold more divine light, more soul light, bringing health and vitality back to the physical body. This platinum light moves into the DNA, moving through the strands and the structure of the DNA. It heals the DNA. It heals the DNA from foreign presences that can include bacteria and viruses that are non-beneficial. This platinum light, this soul presence, can also activate other strands of DNA. Healing that, bringing that DNA back online to help you with evolution, to help you with health, longevity, clarity, authenticity, love, peace, harmony. This beautiful platinum light blesses all the way to your infinite within. Everything about you cleansed, balanced, blessed, infinitely, without end, without limit, without reserve, fully and completely. And this beautiful melding of the platinum light and your soul energy creates a frequency of such purity, of such wholeness, that your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual bodies, your multidimensional bodies, your bodies that exist in other places, other realms, in voids and in betweens, all come online together. And they remember, you remember who you are in the big picture. And this remembering is not necessarily an activity of the mind. It is a remembering at a cellular level. It is a remembering from within your DNA. You begin to feel all of you being infilled, almost like you're a balloon and you're getting blown up and you're getting bigger. You're expanding. The truth of who you are now becomes real. You are feeling it in the physical body. It begins to inform the physical body as to its divine nature as a God, goddess, creator being. It begins to inform the body that it is not a separate device. It is not a separate entity from the whole, that it is not alone, that it has love, it has support. It's not alone. The physical body can begin to relax into the nurturing. And then this melding of the soul with the platinum light moves into the emotional body, allowing the emotional body to remember who you are, a being of authority, a being of self-discipline, a being of pure, unconditional love, a being of wisdom and compassion and kindness. And with that platinum light, everything that does not equal that frequency, that new frequency of your soul, begins to dissolve in that platinum light, releasing at a deeper level. And this beautiful platinum light mixed with the soul energy in the solar plexus, in the mental body. It begins to remind your thinking mind and all the levels and layers of your subconscious mind of who you are. Wise, sacred, holy, capable of the greatest feats ever accomplished and more. Capable of devising, of creating, of inventing anything and everything you need and you want for yourself and others. By allowing the mental body to begin to remember who it is, you are able to bring in the answers to every dilemma, to every struggle, to every question. You're able to tap in to all knowledge, all wisdom, to everything that exists. And you bring that through. Even things like cures for cancer, being able to bring through answers to all of the dilemmas, to the education, to homelessness, to poverty, answers, solutions, begin to fill the mental body when we release all the things we struggle with, when we forgot who we are. The divine within is awakened, and it will help with everything. And then we move back up into that heart space, feeling yourself returning to the space. You can feel that chair beneath you, that beautiful guide angel, that soul projection in front of you. And just take a moment and feel your body. Feel how your body feels. It may feel tingly, may feel kind of a little bit itchy, want to move, want to get up. Probably feels calm. Just take a moment and allow this to integrate into the cells of your body so that the cells of your body truly, truly remember the presence of your soul within each and every one of them. Knowing that from this point forward, every cellular replication contains this soul, contains this beautiful soul energy and that platinum light that will help to maintain the purity of the cells within your body. And then we take a moment and we ask that guide, that angel that is our soul projection, who is here communicating with us. Let's ask, is there anything else I need to release? And take a moment in the quiet. Is there anything else I need to release? You may hear an answer, you may feel it. It may even come to you later. Whatever came to mind, allow yourself to take that thing in hand and to hand it to your soul, to your guide, and hand it to them. It can be a representation of it, whatever feels right. Give that to them and say, I release this now. And as you see these things just dissolve into thin air, your soul stands up and reaches out to you and pulls you into its arms and wraps its arms around you. And it says, beloved one, let go. Surrender into your soul. And I invite you to feel yourself literally melt into the arms, into the body of your soul guide here. Allow yourself to surrender to your soul. Surrender to the wisdom, to the beauty, to the harmony, to the balance. Surrender to the love and the safety and the security. Surrender to the union and the oneness. And then just let go. Allow yourself to be at peace, held in the arms of love. And then you feel this energy, this soul guide begin to move completely into your physical body and become you. Settling in, anchoring in all that you are now is. Your mind remembers. Your emotions embrace. Your physical body aligns. And you are now activated with full soul awareness. Repeat after me into your body, into your soul. I am that I am. Aya Asher Aya. I am that I am. Aya Asher Aya. I am that I am. Aya Asher Aya. And then allow yourself to go back into your heart temple, walking back up and over to your altar. And you'll notice that the papers that you wrote you're releasing have crumpled into tiny little specks of pink and blue confetti. And the gentle breeze that is coming into your temple begins to throw all of these around on the floor. Beautiful, sparkling confetti swirling around. And you feel the joy, the fun. It's gone. They're gone. I let go. And the papers that you wrote, what you wish to manifest, what you desire, are still there under that candle. And from this solar eclipse until the solstice, 11 days from now, that candle will burn to lend energy to your desires, to bring them into manifestation. We bring the power of the sun, the return of the solstice light, combined with the return of the eclipse light, ignites you into the fullness of who you are. And I invite you to look around your heart temple again and know that this is a home that you can come to at any time whatsoever. You can return to your heart temple at any time. You can bring plants, you can decorate it, you can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. It's your sacred temple containing your sacred altar. And it is the portal to your soul. And once you're connected to your soul like this, you are always in the divine flow. The divine flows in, through, and as you, and exists to work with you to create your greatest self, your greatest life. It has always been working in your favor. It has always been working for your glory. It has always been working to support you in love. I invite you to take a moment and just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we invite the soul and this level of soul connection to stay with us as we begin to bring our awareness back into our awakening state, knowing that once we become connected like this with the soul, it is permanent and is ever increasing, ever upgrading. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the holy presence that we are and the holy presence that we are in, because each and every one of us are that beautiful soul. So I invite each of you, as you move out into your world and into your life, that you begin to see your soul within every other living being. And then very gently, I invite you to begin to be aware of the room around you and just feel your body in the room. Allowing yourself to begin to bring your awareness back into your physical body, into the third dimension. And I invite each of you to just take a nice deep breath, breathing in and breathing out, giving yourself permission to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And take another nice deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. Again, being aware of the room around you and your body in the room. And I invite you to begin to move your body a little bit. Wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your hips. And then one more nice deep breath, breathing in, coming all the way back, fully soul connected, fully healed, fully enlightened. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes.